Next up on WTV, NHS induction, Student Appreciation Week, and this week's edition of Real Talk. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, April 22nd, and I'm Kirthi Gummadi with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. The induction ceremony for the National Honor Society is after school today. WTV's Ayan Ali has the details.
Like most things this year, the induction ceremony will be different. After being canceled last year, this year there is going to be a ceremony, but it won't be in the auditorium.
We're doing a drive-by ceremony this time. We decided that was probably the safest alternative to our traditional ceremony. Usually we do it in the auditorium, but there's, over 100 applicants that are getting inducted and also parents and family that would come, and that's just a lot of people for that small space. So instead, we're allowing students to watch kind of the program of it ahead of time. So they'll get a video emailed to them with the officers talking about the pillars of NHS, the induction whole process to it, and then they can drive up to campus with their family and they can get out and take a picture, they can sign the book and everything, but it's all outside, socially distanced. We felt that was a safer alternative this year.
Even though the induction ceremony won't be the same, sophomore Caroline Grace Caruso is thankful they are getting to celebrate the accomplishments of students.
Even though things are different this year, I still feel like an induction like NHS gives people some sort of normality, even though in and of itself it's not completely back to 100% normal. I still think that students are being celebrated, and that's still something that is very necessary in school because that keeps us motivated to keep going in our academics. And last year was really hard because we were virtual, but I think that this year, because of Zoom and because of in-person, both are kind of getting to come together and be celebrated for their accomplishments.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Ayan Ali.
With graduation cords finally being awarded to all seniors who've earned the reward after years of work, for some students, Community Service Hour ones are one of the most prominent and highlighted ones of all. Breaking down some seniors' experiences, here's WTV's Shrey Tawari.
The 100 Service Hour cord awarded during the graduation ceremony symbolizes dedication to help out the people we live with in our community.
It is like the gratification you get from helping people, and it's also like the experience you get like from going as like friend groups and all that, because you can do like many things. Like after the volunteering event is over, you can actually go as like a person who's attending the event, and it's kind of a fun experience. You can take pictures, create experiences, and it's just basically creating memories, in my opinion. That's the best and fun part.
For senior Visha Pandian, the time spent helping others was worth it.
Well, it's not like it's a chore. Like if you choose the right events, it's fun and you'll have a good time. So, and you also help the community. So people should definitely do it.
For students that aren't sure what to do or how to get their hours, Jana focused on a few things.
So the thing for me was, I was also on that same boat. I was like, why do I need to do these volunteer hours? Do they actually mean something, and like do colleges actually see it? So the best thing for me, like that happened to me, was I found a group of friends that were actually motivated to do these events, and they made me treat it as like a fun aspect of high school. So I think that's what motivated me. I think if other students look at it as an opportunity instead like something you have to do, I think that will, like, changing their mindset, I think that will help them like achieve like the 100 hours.
Reporting for WTV, I am Shrey Tawari.
With Teacher Appreciation Week being a campus norm, the PALS program wants students to feel the same. WTV's Alicia Hernandez explains.
For the first time in school history, the Peer Assistant Leadership and Service class, known as PALS, is launching Student Appreciation Week starting on Monday.
Next week is Student Appreciation Week, and I'm a part of PALS, that's Peer Assistant Leadership. And since it's been a really rough school year, what PALS as an organization wanted to do was just do something to make all the students at Liberty feel like they've been included and part of something really special this year, because this year definitely was not like most years.
This week is for the students to recognize themselves and their classmates and celebrate their work to finish the school year.
We just felt like with this year being so like strenuous to everybody, whether you're online or whether you're in person, that like the appreciation of the students, like we've had teacher appreciation in the past, but just being able to recognize the ability for the students to push through and have the perseverance to finish the year strong. And then with this last month coming up, then kind of just giving that last final push for everyone to feel motivated. I feel like there's always the connection between student to student that has a little more resignation than when it would with a teacher. Just being able to recognize someone that you're going through it with rather than someone who's not really having that experience with you is something that's really special to us, and we just want to be able to embrace that as pals.
Student Appreciation Week starts on Monday and ends Friday.
We made bracelets for everyone. They have Red Hawks Finish Strong on it. It has like little Red Hawks on the side as well. And put posters up around the school just to kind of show like our appreciation towards the students and hopefully get some feedback from them as well.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Alicia Hernandez.
On this week's edition of Real Talk, WTV's Madigan Gunya asks students about vaccines.
Hey Red Hawks, it's WTV's Madigan Gunya with this week's edition of Real Talk. This week you're going to be asking students about the COVID vaccine. How do you feel about the vaccine possibly being available for 12 to 15-year-olds?
I don't really feel any type of way about it. I mean, it is what it really is.
I feel like that's a really good thing for us because then people won't be as conscious about interacting with one another, and it'll be more like we can actually do things and get back to everyday life.
I think that's pretty cool. I mean, because now we'll be able to do more things with like other people rather than just like a group of 10.
I think the COVID vaccine is really important because COVID is still pretty effective these days, and vaccines help prevent that.
Are you planning on getting the vaccine if it is available for 12 to 15-year-olds?
I don't really want to take it because I don't trust anything from the government, like at all. Like my mom's like, she's not really like all strict about that, but we've never taken like vaccines in general, unless they were like really mandatory in order to go to school.
Yeah, probably, and my parents will probably encourage that too because they took the vaccine, and it will just make sure that we're safer.
I mean, I feel like I'll have to because I feel like most places will require it to do like certain activities, like let's say like maybe colleges are going to start requiring it to go on campus.
Yeah, but I have to turn 16 first.
If it's approved for us.
Oh yeah, I would definitely get it.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Madigan Gunya.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. If you are registered to take an AP exam, you will receive an email at least a week prior to your test date with specific exam details. Please make sure to check your email. If you have any questions, email Leslie Thompson at thompsonle@friscoisd.org. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Kirthi Gummadi for Wingspan TV.